guys, it is Saturday. It is another day of the vlogs. Not too exciting yet today. We're just been watching YouTube videos because... Oh yeah, God, here we go. This is what happens when Mike leaves. Oh, that's pretty good, Foster. Oh, there we go. Spoke too soon. Hi, Foster. I'm still here. Oh, okay, watch this. We have one of these like birdhouse things. And if you actually turn it on, it emits a loud pitched noise or high pitched noise to get them to stop barking. We don't have to do that anymore because he sees it and he's like, oh snap. Oh snap. Yep, no more barking. No more. You're cut off from barking. So yeah, we don't even turn it on anymore because they just see it and they know like, oh snap, can't bark anymore. We're dog sitting for our neighbor at the moment. We're like just going over and feeding their dog. And every time Mike leaves to do that, Foster is pissed. He knows. For some reason, he knows the difference between just going out to check the mail and actually going to visit the neighbor dog. And he's very jealous. So he's currently pissed at Mike. I've got some errands to do today. I want to go get picture frames to start hanging the artwork in my office because I've got my nerdy stuff in the office, but I haven't actually been able to hang my posters or my medals. I still got my race medals to hang. So there's just some around the house stuff to do, and then plus, you know, we have to go Pokemon hunting because that's what we do in the summer of 2016. It's all about the Pokemon hunting. So, you know what, say what you will about the Pokemon thing, but it's perfect timing for me since I just moved here to have an excuse to go out and explore and like hunt down these stops and learn where I'm living. I'm very grateful for it because it's giving me an excuse to go places that I might not have gone before and kind of orient myself from where I'm living. So I'm a big fan. Ooh, I've got like the music video
You do.
hair going on right now.
Way to go, Beyonce.
Looking glam.
Queen Bey.
So we are heading out. It's Saturday afternoon, and we're gonna go for some sushi, and of course Pokemon hunting on the way.
Pokemon. Pokemon.
I was not expecting that.
Weren't you though?
I wasn't, but he did just make a pun right before I started filming that instead of Pokemon, it's more like Brokemon because it never works. Ooh. Pidgey. Dang, Pidgeys are everywhere. What? Something else. Oh, I need that one. Stop. Getting dark over there now. That looks surreal. Super dark. And then blue skies. Look at this sign over at Papacitos. Pokemon spotted. Eating fajitas and drinking our margaritas. That's too funny. Good job, Papacitos. Good job. So we're back home from running errands, and now it's time for today's HelloFresh meal. And I think it's a like nectarine orzo salad. So I think it's gonna be a good summer meal, and I think it's about to storm. So good excuse to stay in and have some yummy food. So this one looks like it's gonna be pretty simple. There was orzo pasta, feta cheese, a peach, a nectarine, lemon, onion, which is a really tiny little onion, cucumber, mint, and garlic. I've cut the cucumber, got the onion and garlic in here, getting ready to saute that. The mint is chopped. Got the lemon wedge halved. The pasta is already cooked and is drained and just waiting. And now I'm about to put the fruit into the oven to broil it. Here's the finished product. It looks awesome. I'm pretty excited about this one, I must say. It's very pretty. So here we have it. Wow, that looks yummy. Bon appetit. Cakes. Bon appetit. What's happening over there, Mike? That was about 2 minutes too slow at bringing out my camera. Just eating fresh mint. Mm-hmm. He just took this and like tipped it into his mouth and just started eating it. That seems like a bad idea to me. It's a delicious idea. Mm-hmm. You crazy. You crazy. So that was another winner to me. I really liked it. I think Mike liked it.
The mint especially.
The mint especially. I'm not a big fan of the mint. That's why he's teasing me about it. But that was really good. So good morning, guys. It is Monday, which means first of all, it's back to work. Gotta get some work done. And then I've got a few projects to work on today that I'm pretty excited about as far as getting this office like finished. And I've got a bunch of artwork from different MegaCon, Comic-Con, that kind of thing that I'm going to hang up in here. I bought some frames yesterday. I'm excited to get that done. So I do have a question for probably the girls that watch my channel. I doubt guys have even heard of this, but how many of you ladies use Erin Condren planners? If you don't already use an Erin Condren planner and haven't found the addiction that is planning with stickers, I suggest you just skip forward a minute in this video and don't ever find out what I'm about to talk about. But if you do plan, and if you do plan with stickers, that is the first thing I do on Mondays, is I sit down and do my planning for the week. So I'm going to show you my last week's, and I'm going to plan, and I'll show you my current week's. So this is my planner. Here's my planner from last week. And then just, if you haven't seen what these look like normally, this is this current week that I haven't planned yet. So this is what it looks like to start. And this is it once it's decorated. And what I do for mine is I do my home stuff up top. So that includes the vlogs, the editing, any sort of errands, that kind of thing up top. The second row, I do my actual work projects. And then down here, I'll typically put my dinner plans, TV, that kind of stuff. And then here I've got drinking water, taking my vitamins, and any goals for the next week. So I do this every week. I got started on this a while back. Let's go back, just kind of flip through. So just to show you, this was my very first week when I didn't know what I was doing. It looks chaotic, and over time I've kind of learned how I like to plan and how I like to organize. Also, look at the little cameo from the drawing that Cole made me, because spoiler alert, that's going on my wall soon. So yeah, this is what I do. For me, it's kind of a relaxing decompression moment. I really like to be organized, or at least I try to be organized as much as possible, and I'm the type of person that I have to write it down. If I don't write it down, I'm not going to remember to do it. So the planner really helps, and the stickers are just, it's like a nice relaxing activity every day. I put on some music, I do my stickers, it's like a zen moment for me. So I look forward to it. So I found out about this whole thing from one of the vloggers that I love to watch. Her name is Amy Lynn Thompson, and I think she's hysterical. She does some beauty, some planner, some just decoration stuff. I think she's hilarious. So I found her because she does OPI reviews, and now I just watch everything on her channel, and I did not know this existed, so I fully blame her for the fact that I am now addicted to this. But basically, you order the stickers on Etsy. I have a couple stores. There's one that does a $2 Tuesday, so I try to order them on Tuesdays if I can, but very big on this. So now it's time to actually plan for this week. Okay, so here's the finished product before I start writing on it and using my ugly handwriting over top my beautiful creation. But this sticker pack is mostly from Cricut Paper Company. I can also put their link down below. I think they're my favorite shop. They're the ones that do the $2 Tuesdays. And then some extras that I had from a previous box. But I think it turned out really cute. And now, like I said, to make it ugly with my terrible handwriting. You can see my busiest days are Monday, Thursday, Sunday, and that's because my videos go up Friday and Monday. So Thursday and Sunday get crazy. And Mondays are just always crazy. And then I kind of fill in work as it comes to me over the week and do my meal plan later. So that's for this week. Oh, I've got these 3 prints that came from Sci-Fi Block. They're gonna go, I've got my 3 Star Wars prints that came from Nerd Block, plus a Doctor Who print that came from Nerd Block, or Sci-Fi Block. I think these are all Sci-Fi Block, actually. My Disco Liz sign that Cole made me back before we even knew each other. We hadn't even met yet. And I just hit the camera. And then I've got these 2 that were both actually purchased at Tampa Bay Comic Con 2 different years, I think. This was the first Comic Con and that was the second Comic Con. So now I just got to figure out where I'm going to hang these things. So we have to have a little chat. This guy went out Pokemon hunting without me this morning.
Bluetooth pairing unsuccessful. Please check the passkey and try again. If you continue having issues, please visit the Hyundai Bluetooth website to confirm Bluetooth compatibility.
Thank you, Hyundai. So yeah, this guy went out and he got a Squirtle. I don't have a Squirtle yet. He got a Squirtle without me. What do you have to say for yourself, sir?
not everybody can Squirtle bit.
Why? Why did you do this without me? I've created a monster.
It's like beating you at things.
So not cool. So not cool. This is what happens when you do not feed Foster fast enough. He stands on you. I will not be ignored. My demands. Woman, you shall feed me now. Feed me, woman. Are you hungry? Is that what this is all about? Alright, come on, let's get dinner. This is how introverts play Pokemon. We came to the park because there's a lure on a Pokestop. And I think I see other people over there that probably set the lure. And we're just chilling in our car, being introverts. Not wanting to meet people. But there's a pupper. I want to meet Pupper. Pupper's coming this way. Yep. This is us. Introvert life. Hashtag introvert life. So we came home from dinner and our Pokemon hunting. I looked outside and all of a sudden looked very orange. And there's just one cloud right above us that has turned bright orange. Look at it. Just one. And it actually doesn't look as orange in the camera as it does in real life, but it's pretty. So you can see how orange this looks. That's what all the light looks like right now. It's very orange. But Ash thinks I must be out here because something crazy's happening, so he's on like full alert. What's up, Ash? I must patrol. I must protect this house. So we've got a storm a-coming. Had lots of lightning and thunder going on inside, so came out to look, and yeah, definitely gonna storm. There it is. It's on the way. Alright, boys. Let's go back inside. And there we have it. It is raining. And Ash is not that concerned. But I've got my little bean burrito over here, cuddling with me, staying safe. Not a fan of the thunder. You got the hanger? It's too early. It's too early, sir. I know it's dark because it's storming. But it's not time. Oh, goodness. Oh, you were such a brat. You just stole that right away from him. I'm sorry, Ash. He's a brat. He's a bratty little brother. Bratty little brother. So UPS just got here with my new Tsum Tsums. We got Mr. Toad, who might be my new favorite one out of all of them. Although this one might also take the cake. The hippo from Small World and the boy from Small World. I love them. I love them. We also got our HelloFresh for the week. So here's what's on the menu this time around. We've got a vegetarian burrito bowl, eggplant and sun-dried tomato linguine, and peach and tomato tartines, which looks very much like the toast we had before with the beets and carrots. So pretty excited about that. Our HelloFresh did not come out unscathed this week, so I've got to send an email. We had 2 casualties. First of all, this is our tomato. So first of all, I think it was just much larger than they anticipated. So the box, all the ingredients were squished together, and it looked like the little jar of honey that they gave us for the recipe just attacked the tomato in the box. So going to email them about that. And then this is more about the actual packing. Whoever packed our box put our little baguette underneath the ice packs, not just like usually before they put it just right under this layer and then on top of the ice packs. This was all the way underneath it, so it's been completely smushed into a little baguette pancake. So I'm gonna email them pictures of both of those and we'll see what happens. Today, it's a rainy day. It is pizza day. So we've got, oh my god, that looks awesome.
I told you.
Wow.
I tried to tell you.
Grandma pie. And I can't remember what that was called.
Sluggo.
Sluggo, that looks awesome.
brother.
Foster, excuse me.
Whoa, dude. Whoa,
Oh god,
dude.
this looks awesome. Yum, nom, 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 nom. So we came out of the house into the heat to try to go to the Think Geek store. And apparently it doesn't actually open until this Friday. I got an email that it opened last Friday, but apparently that is a lie. So we still gotta wait. We really want to go to the Geek store, but at least we got a little bit of Pokemoning in before the servers went down, so.
I didn't.
Oh. Yeah, his was really not working. Mine was working a little bit. I got a few Pokestops, and some of the stores in the mall had lures going. But I didn't get anything good. I did get a Beedrill back at our house before we came out, but everything else has been repeats for me. But sad Pokemon hunting day when the servers go down. Boo. So it is Wednesday afternoon, and now it's time to make our HelloFresh meal, the first one for the week. And it's going to be an eggplant and sun-dried tomato linguine. Sounds really good. So let's see what's in this box. And before I forget, HelloFresh did email me back. I sent them the pictures of the tomato and the baguette, and they took care of it for me. They're sending us credit for next week's box. Not for the whole box, but for a portion of the box. So once again, quick response, and they took care of it for us. So again, I have nothing but good things to say about HelloFresh. So now we're gonna start making this recipe. Let's talk about this right now. This is the eggplant I got. This thing is the size of my head. This may be the largest eggplant I've ever seen. It's huge. Here's what we've got for this recipe. Eggplant, crushed tomatoes, some parsley, sun-dried tomatoes, garlic, linguine, chili flakes, mozzarella, and an onion. I've chopped the onion and sliced the sun-dried tomato. These are going in the pan together, so I just went ahead and combined them. I've pulled apart the mozzarella. I've minced the garlic. I've got chili flakes. I've roughly chopped the parsley. The pasta is currently boiling, and the eggplant is finishing up its roasting. So moving right along. So when we talk about portion sizes, like this is what I'm talking about. This giant thing is supposed to be a portion for 2 people. Like, you don't get skimped on food, that's for sure. That's crazy. Here is the finished product. Looks yummy.
Smells good.
Yum. Yum. Yep. So just finished eating. I would put that one pretty high up in my favorites list. It was delicious. I love eggplant, so you can't really go wrong there. And just, why did it get so dark? Just really, really tasty. Also, look what I just got in the mail. My Kissel Run shirt. I actually really, really like it. It's thinner than they normally do for the running shirts. I don't know if that's just in the reprint, but I love it. I will actually be able to wear it to the parks because it's pretty thin. Normally black shirts in Florida don't fly, so good deal. You left the fox, Foster. You left the fox. There he comes and gets it.
Oh God, there's a Pokey over there.
That's the Michael Scott way of playing Pokemon.
It says to turn right.
Yeah, Michael Scott driving towards a lake, but there's a Rattata! Because it would totally be a Rattata if it was Michael Scott. Like, he would totally crash his car.
For a Rattata.
For a Rattata. That would be the Michael Scott
But not
way.
a Pidgey? Do you feel like, I feel like Pidgey's worse than
Pidgey would
Rattatas.
also be there, right there with the Rattatas in Michael Scott's version of
I hate
Pokemon.
Pidgeys more than Rattatas.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I've got more Rattatas than I have
Rattata
Pidgeys.
at least look kind of cute.
And they turn into the Raticate, which is way cooler than the Pidgeotto or whatever.
Yeah, but
Pidgeot.
there's 3 levels on the Pidgey. So
That is
you got
true.
the Pidgeotto and the Pidgeon or whatever.
Yeah, that is a valid point. That is a valid point. However, I'm kind of bummed that we just drove over that whole body of water and not a single, like, water creature popped up.
You haven't been getting the little fish.
No, I don't have a Magikarp.
You don't have a Magikarp
I don't
yet?
have a Magikarp yet.
Got
You
like
do.
4 of them.
I know you have. Where are you finding these?
By the water, clearly.
Where have you been going to the water without me?
You know when you don't wake up in the morning?
Just been going on strolls. Oh, that's okay, because I'm getting all the Pokestops while you're driving, so yeah.
Well, that's the only way I can keep up.
Steal all the Pokies. Messed up. So we're going to Bahama Bucks right now because I love shaved ice, snow cones, anything like that, and there's a Bahama Bucks. Big fan. So that's what I was craving. Craving Bahama Bucks. Look at the line. So we're going inside. Bahama Bucks. Love it. Here we go. I got Tutti Frutti and key lime pie. Mike got Sour Patch and root beer float. So, yum, I love this place. So hey guys, it is Thursday afternoon and I'm getting ready to make our dinner today because Mike actually leaves for Florida this evening. So
Freedom! What? Freedom from what? I didn't mention what the freedom was from.
Oh, they knew. They knew what you were applying. No, but really. He's going to Florida for a hockey tournament. So he's going to play hockey, and I'm going to make dinner before he goes. So, one more HelloFresh. Yes. Oh, yep. Yep, that happened.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. This is what tonight's dinner is supposed to look like. And it comes with cheese, black beans, lime, jalapeno, tomatoes, scallion, cumin, brown rice, sour cream. This one's pretty easy. I made some pico. We've got cheese and sour cream and green onions waiting to go on top of the bowls. Some lime for the bowls. The black beans are just finishing cooking right now. They've got some jalapenos in there. And they're supposed to get crispy, so crisping these guys up. The rice is finishing. I think it's gonna be yummy. Here's the final product. Our little like vegetarian chipotle bowls, basically. Should be yummy. Look at Ash. What? What's happening? Yum. So I just dropped Mike off at the airport. He is on his way to Florida to play in his tournament. And then I went and did my grocery shopping for the items I needed to replace for HelloFresh, so I have food to make while he's gone. And now I got the weekend just with me and the pups because he is going to be gone through Monday morning. So I'm on my own. So now I'm home and I picked up one of the coconut, okay, this is a mouthful. It's the iced coconut milk mocha macchiato. See, I can't even say it. Iced coconut milk mocha macchiato. Like, if they could pick a tongue twister, they got it at Starbucks. It's decent. It's really good when you get some of the syrup with it, but on its own, I don't think it's really that great. I'm definitely a bigger fan of the cold brew. So good morning. It is Friday. It means it's the last day of this vlog series. Mike is in Florida as we speak. He is playing his very first game of the tournament, so I'm curious to see how he does with this team because it's not a team he normally plays with. So I'm excited to hear how that went. He's got, I think, 4 or 5 games for sure, and then if they win, then they, you know, it's a tournament, so they keep going. I think my parents are going to go watch him play tomorrow, so that's kind of funny. I'm about to leave and Foster was sunning. But now he saw my purse and my shoes and he realized I'm leaving. But he was just passed out there in the sun, enjoying a lovely Friday in the heat. Okay, so today kind of went a little crazier than I was expecting. While I was in Target, I got a text from Mike that he had played his first game. And not only did he get injured within the first 3 minutes of the game, but after the game, he left his hockey sticks outside of the locker room and someone stole them. I have to hope that someone grabbed them by mistake, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Like, he's asked around the team they played against. He went to all the different locker rooms. So far, no one has owned up to it. So I had to pause because both the dogs were on a drinking break and all you could hear was lapping in the background. But so far, no one has brought back the sticks, so don't know what happened there. Very strange. And then he injured his knee. So he went ahead and played his second game with an injured knee, and he's back at the house that they're renting now tonight, trying to relax and see what's going to happen with his knee. So that's lovely. So I've been worried about him kind of all this afternoon, and thankfully he was able to play the game. They've lost both games because, of course, he got injured in the first one, so they lost because he was hurt. He's kind of useless. And this is roller hockey. This isn't ice hockey. And it's, I might be wrong in saying this, but I feel like it's easier to get injured as a goalie in roller hockey because you're, ice, it's really easy to move on ice. It's hard to move on rollerblades as a goalie. And so I'm guessing his knee just locked in place when he was trying to go down, or who knows. Wasn't there to see it, but it's very hard to continue playing roller hockey with an injured knee. So he somehow played the second game. The second game actually went better than the first one, probably because he had a little break. But that's been the afternoon news. But the other thing I was thinking about is, what you may not know is that I'm really into musicals because I was a band nerd and I played Pitt on a production of Oklahoma my senior year of high school and I was already into musicals before that, but that really got me into musicals, a wide range. I'd seen Phantom and Les Mis and Showboat and some of the classics when I was younger than that, but Oklahoma really was the gateway into more things. And somewhere in this box I have the 25th anniversary edition of Phantom, the live show DVD, and my guilty pleasure, Love Never Dies, which, let me find it for you. So this is Love Never Dies. This is the sequel to the Phantom of the Opera. If you're saying, Liz, that sounds like a terrible idea, why would there be a sequel to the Phantom of the Opera? You would be correct. This is something that never should have happened, and Andrew Lloyd Webber cannot help himself. And so it did happen. However, it is my guilty pleasure. It is basically just as bad as fan fiction. However, I really ended up loving the music. So I went to see this. They did a live showing of it where they did a recording of the Australian cast, because this actually has not come to the US yet because no one in the US has been yes, that's a good idea. Let's produce that. So it was produced in Australia and they filmed it for one of those Fathom events. So one of my friends and I, we went and saw it when I was living in Colorado, and we thought it was hysterical because it is totally fan fiction. However, I bought the soundtrack, love the soundtrack, and I actually went to see it again in Florida with some of my friends that you guys know now, including Ron. And again, hysterical for completely different reasons because the sound wasn't working in the theater. I have come to love it, and I particularly loved this cast who is in this production, which no longer exists because I think this wrapped in 2013. So I think the only place you can see it now is in Germany. I think Germany has a production of it now, but it's in German, so have fun with that one. So this whole thing is meaning to say that I am going to watch this tonight because it's been a while and Mike has never seen it, and I do want to torture him with it, but we've got other things on our list, like Stranger Things. You guys have all been talking about Stranger Things, and I want to watch it so badly, but I have to wait on him to be able to watch it. So don't spoil it for me. We're going to watch it when he gets back. So tonight, I think I'm going to take a shower, get all pampered, and then watch my guilty pleasure. So it is Friday night, and I am getting ready to watch Love Never Dies, like we talked about. However, I was watching the DisneyDoubleDose's most recent vlog, where they were watching Illuminations, and it made me think about a vlog that I had filmed during Epcot's 30th anniversary celebration. And so I went back to watch that vlog just to see the 30th anniversary tag that was at the end of Illuminations, because it was this crazy amount of fireworks. And so I went to my channel, looked for that video, and it's not there. So I went to my external hard drive and looked up that footage because it was from 2012, so it was 4 years ago. And lo and behold, I found a vlog that somehow never got uploaded. So I think I might do that. So sometime next week, you might get a complete throwback video to Epcot's 30th anniversary celebration. Now keep in mind, this was 4 years ago. So it was at the beginning kind of my vlogging stages. So it definitely has a completely different pace in editing than what I do these days. And of course, it's on an old camera, so it's sort of HD, but not really HD. But I think I need to put it up there. I think I need to have this saved for posterity. It was the 30th anniversary. So yeah, I think sometime soon I'm going to upload just a random throwback 4-year-old vlog from Epcot's 30th anniversary. I found a little treasure that I didn't know I had. Now I'm thinking what was happening? I know I got a new laptop around that time, so maybe I don't know. Okay, since I totally fell down the rabbit hole, now it's 11 o'clock at night, and I don't think I'm going to start Love Never Dies now because it's 2.5 hours long. So I think I'm going to save that for later this weekend. And I'm going to go ahead and sign off for this week's vlog. And I will see you guys again next week. Happy Friday. Happy Monday. Whatever it is. Bye. Look who we found! We're adding attract more people to this like crazy vlogger palooza weekend.
We ran into some.
It's Happiest Vlogs, the newlyweds.
I know, right?
Again. Oh, and a child.